Hello everyone, and welcome to this, my latest Thomas and Friends Ertl Toy Collection update. And I have 8 models here for you, as you can see along here as I drift along from left to right and from right to left. Look at that, I know my left from right. And let's get started with this one here, which I really like the design because it has the sort of dockside effect, whereas majority of them have the sort of countryside background. Even the sort of vehicles running on road but have the similar sort of countryside background, whereas this one here of Bulstrode is a completely different background altogether, and it's really nice. Bulstrode is very, very light. I think he's completely made of plastic, but really like the detail, and he looks just like he does in the TV series. Of course, he first appeared in Series 4, and I don't think he's ever appeared again. He might make a couple of cameo appearances moored up on the beach, but in terms of having actual story or speaking roles, I think it was literally just the one story he appeared in. And if we turn it on the back and you want to read the description, you can pause the video now. I might just go and make a cup of tea. In fact, no, I won't. Card number 53, and as you can see, it has a list of them there. Yeah, really, really nice packaging. Really, really like that one. So let's move swiftly on with a Series 4 character. Again, only appeared in one story, and I don't think ever appeared again. The Diesel. And he comes in thinking that he is going to be able to take over the big engine's jobs, and that the Fat Controller just scrap them all and bring in very useful diesels like him. A touch on the starter and I'm off. No bother, no waiting. They have to fuss around you for hours before you're ready. I think that was a paraphrase of what he said to the engines, and of course he was proven wrong. He pretty much broke down when his air intake sucked up the inspector's bowler hat, and he was never seen again. Sorry about the wobble, just trying to get this in focus. A lot of light, too much light exposure here. But yeah, really, really nice model, as you can see. Really detailed, and he's quite weighty as well, the Diesel. And if we read the back, card number 50. And we move on to one of the earlier releases in this style of packaging that I said in my last video I needed to get. Very light, again, plastic. The Breakdown Truck. And of course this first appears in Thomas and the Breakdown Train. And yeah, really nice. I remember having this one and playing with it quite a lot when I was little. And so this is card number 28, and if you want to pause it again, just to have a little mull over there. And let's be adventurous. Let's go from right to left this time. And we have the Sodor Oil Trucks, which appeared in Series 3. So they're very nice. And yeah, nice lot of detail on those. I like also the sort of oil or fuel marks along the side of the drums or barrels along here. Really like that. Gives it an extra little touch of class there. Bit of realism, really, really nice. And if you have model railways, you know, these are the sort of things that look good as sort of standing stock. And there we go, number 31. And again, if you want to read, there's not very much information on the Sodor Oil Trucks, but yeah, there we go. And we put that back, and then we have another Series 4 character, a slightly more prominent one, but sadly has not really appeared in the CGI series, and that's Stepney. One of my favourite stories of Stepney, of course, is Stepney gets lost in Series 5. So if we just have a look at the back, really nice detail on Stepney here. He really does look like how he appears in the TV series. If we can get enough focus on him there. And there's the top along there. Really nice bit of dirt on the top of the plastic there. Just get rid of that. Yeah. And I really do like the yellow effect on these packagings, so that's one of my favourites. And if you want to read up on Stepney, card number 49, and pause it now. Why didn't you pause it? little joke there. Just get back to reviewing, shall we? And we have 199 Diesel, which appeared in the Railway series, but didn't appear in the TV series. But he does look a lot like how he does in the Railway series, and it's really nice in detail there with the British Railways sign on the side there. And there is the back, and there is along the top. There's a hell of a lot of detail here. Really, really good. And there's the underneath as well, and it's nice, heavy duty, pretty much the same type of model virtually as the Diesel. Very, very similar, if not exactly the same type of model, just different design and facial features. And if we look at the back, and so we have it at the back. This one not in the greatest condition on the back, sadly. A little bit of tearing going on there, but you know, it's fully sealed and it's still unclipped here. And the colour is really nice and strong, and it is, like I said, fully sealed. And I can still read the details on here. So card number 38, and if you want a close up here and just read what it says there. Lovely jubbly. And this one's 1995. Stepney was, what year was he? 97, so one of the later ones. The Sodor was 1993, the Sodor Oil Trucks, and I'm presuming the breakdown truck was about the same, 1993 or so. The Diesel was made in 1997, and Bulstrode, I'm presuming, was one of the later ones as well. Yeah, very late, 1998. So now we move on to George. Now there's two styles of packaging with George. There's the sort of red background, and the picture of George on the illustration, he looks like how he does in the Railway series, but I prefer this style of packaging. I like the green background, and I like that George looks like the character in the TV series. But George is written on the side there, where it should be written here, as seen here and in the TV series. But yeah, there's George looking very, very angry indeed. Yes, quite hateful towards the engines and the steam railway. He just wants to tear them up and turn them into roads. Love that story. Steamroller, that is from Series 4. So yeah, really nice model. Nice and not too big. Bigger than Trevor, as he should be, but not too big either. So I really like that. Again, a little bit of wear and tear, where a sticker's obviously been removed from there. But just like 199 Diesel, it's intact. There's no actual splitting to the plastic blister or to the, it's still unclipped, and there's no tears on the actual main cardboard. It's not torn in half or anything. So you know, you've got to take the rough with the smooth. And there's George, number 35. And as you can see, it's written in English, and then on the right-hand side, it's written in French, I believe. And then the list of the engines and characters are at the bottom here. So it's a very different style of packaging, quite unique, really. I haven't seen any of the others like this. But yeah, so very happy to have George. And to complete all the main characters from Series 4 in this style of packaging is SC Ruffy, known as Scruffy. And what's really good about this one is Scruffy actually came with a troublesome truck. In the reissues, he came on his own. And of course there was a Christmas version where he has a load of Christmas presents and all the rest of it, and it's done up with the sort of winter holiday theme, with Thomas in the packet. So yeah, that was quite a nice reissue, but this was the best one if you wanted to get Scruffy, because you kind of got better value for your money, because like I said, you got a troublesome truck, which was really, really good. But the detail on Scruffy is really good, and I quite like that the truck was empty, because, you know, when you played with it, you could fill it up with whatever you wanted. So there is Scruffy and Co. And we look at the back, and very nice condition, this one, number 52. And you read up on Scruffy there, and of course there's the back. So now I do have the Sodor mail trucks on their way, so that one I can tick off, or Sodor mail coaches. I'm sorry, made another mistake. Oh dear, dear, not on top form today. The Fat Controller's car, Lord Harry, Caldy and Godred, which is under this list, just under where my finger's pointing. So Caldy, Godred, Lord Harry, Sir Topham Hatt's car, Wilbert 16 and Henry's log car. That's the last of these up to number 57. Of course, there were about 70 altogether issued in this style of packaging, so I haven't obtained them all in this style, but getting very, very close. And I will be obtaining more as and when I can. But sadly now, after number 57, which is Henry's log car, after that one, the models in this style of packaging start to become a little bit more scarce to find, like lorries 2 and 3, Ari and Bert. The vehicles, not so much. I've got the fire engine, which is probably the rarest of those ones, but the soft top truck and the Sodor mail van, they're pretty easy to obtain, those ones. But characters like the biplane, or Tiger Moth as he was known in Series 5, and like I said, Lorry 2 and 3, Ari and Bert, they're quite difficult to find in this style of packaging. Derek the Diesel is another one that I've seen, which I'll probably end up getting. But there we go. This is probably the biggest single video I've displayed of my Ertl toy range. I don't think I've shown as many in one video as this. I might have done. But just so many videos, can't keep track, as I try to keep you all satisfied with all my Thomas and Friends entertainment, as this is you know, the Thomas and Friends franchise has been my sole I just went completely blank there. I can't think. It's been a long day. As my channel has become successful, shall I say, in a very small way, of course, but the success of what I've achieved on my channel so far has been thanks to my Thomas series. And thank you all, of course, very much for subscribing and leaving your comments and likes and everything. I really do appreciate it. Even if I am brain dead at this moment in time, I just need to go to bed and have some rest. I need to go to my shed. Oh dear. Anyway, on a serious note, thanks for watching, and don't forget, like, subscribe, share and comment, and I will see you folks on the next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye. Choo-choo. Huh? What? Oh. Off.